views expressed on this program are those of the hosts, guests, and callers, and are not necessarily those of this station, its management, or other advertisers. You're listening to Transformation Talk Radio.
Welcome to the Angels and Answers Psychic Radio Show with clairvoyants Artie Hoffman and Sky Siegell. Artie is a renowned psychic, medium, spiritual life coach, and entertaining motivational speaker. Sky's given talent of inner guidance gives her the ability to interpret feelings and images impressed upon her by the spirit world. Call now for answers from your guardian angels and loved ones at 800-930-2819. And now here are your hosts, Artie and Sky.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to another week of Angels and Answers. This is a real special week for everybody. This is
because you have Artie Hoffman as your guest?
Absolutely.
He's in the studio, everybody.
He's a legend in his own mind.
That's right.
No, this is Christmas week. La 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 la. Dum dum. And Hanukkah for our Jewish friends.
That's right.
This is a very special week for all of the faiths. Well, the two, the Christian, the biggest ones. I don't want to demean anybody's religion if it's small or big, but I'll put it to you this way: the two that have a Bible.
There you go.
The two that have a book. So I can't wait till Santa comes. I happen to live with a man called my husband, who doesn't know how to keep anything secret because he gets so excited when he buys things. I told you what he bought me. He's so excited when he buys things for me that he has to tell me like before they even come.
Really?
Yes.
Oh
yes.
My God.
So I never
He's
really.
He's not making a good elf. I'm sorry.
He's not a good elf. I try to keep him on the shelf, but he doesn't stay. No, but he's a good guy. His heart is in the right place. Last time we had an angiogram.
You got to give him credit, right? When credit's due.
Yeah, I'll give him credit. He doesn't have much credit. His score is getting low.
There you go. That's right.
His credit scores are low. So, I'm real excited because guess what, folks? I am so not prepared. I have not bought one thing to eat. And I'm having
one thing to eat.
We're having
for Christmas.
Yeah, Christmas dinner and Christmas Eve dinner. We celebrate Christmas Eve and we celebrate Christmas Day. So the 2 nights we do feasts. My husband's Italian, so they do the 7 fishes, which is ridiculous, guys. I mean, it's wonderful. Yes, it's delicious. It's great when you're not cooking it. But if you're cooking it, you have to make 7 fishes. It's the Feast of the 7 Fishes. And I haven't even bought one fish. I'm thinking of buying 7 goldfish and call it a day.
That's very good.
So so none of the food is bought. None of the gifts are wrapped. None of the gifts are bought. So today I went out and I had like brain palsy. I didn't know where to go first. I didn't know what to do first. So I figured I'd do the kids first. So they were pretty easy because everybody wanted the same gift this year. Money. They're at that age.
It's always a crowd pleaser.
Yeah. They're at that age where they don't need anything. They want to buy their own stuff. They don't want me to buy old lady stuff, as they say.
Yeah, but what you do is you just find out what their favorite store is and you get them a gift.
Well,
it's a little more personable than
I do that.
Than just money. But still, I mean, it's the same thing. But
yes.
At least it's kind of gift form. So, it's interesting because here you spend all this time wrapping up the gifts.
I know.
And then people, when they undo their gifts, it's like they do it gingerly.
Really?
Like it's going to end up in the garbage.
Not in my house. They go at it like tigers.
Yeah, because they're kids.
Yeah.
When they're kids, they just rip it right up, which is the way it should be. But you have some adults who just gingerly pull it off.
And then they saved it. They saved the wrapping paper for the next holiday. I love that. I can't. I'll give you $5. Buy some new stuff.
Come on, go to the dollar store. And get
exactly.
What the heck?
Yeah. So two of my granddaughters, their favorite store is Ulta. It's a makeup store. This kid has every form of every kind of makeup that is God put on this earth plus 2. Yes.
Wow.
Yes. she's got everything. And the two of them, the 13-year-old, 14-year-olds, all they want is makeup.
Really?
Makeup. Well, she's not getting makeup.
You know what? I don't like, personally for me, I like it if women wear like lip gloss.
Yes.
It means they're kissable.
Yeah.
If they're wearing like red lipstick, it's like, just look at me. Don't kiss me. Don't touch me. I can't kiss you. I'm going to get it on your.
But not if you're wearing 24-hour lipstick. I have found 24-hour lipstick, you put it on, and it doesn't come off. It doesn't smudge. You can kiss. You can do anything. You can suck the walls. I'm telling you.
It doesn't come
No, it stays on.
What is it, a Monica Lewinsky?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. It's for those special times, girls. And this stuff doesn't come. It's like paint. And varnish. It's like a varnish. It's like a stain and a varnish.
As soon as I see girls wearing heavy-duty makeup, especially with the lipstick, it's like,
it's greasy.
Just look at me. Don't touch me. It's like you're a mannequin. You're a mannequin.
Right.
You're not touchable. You're not approachable.
Yeah.
It's like, why are you wearing it? Or when they go to kiss you, it's like they kiss away from you because they don't want to ruin their makeup. Like, give me a break.
Yeah, those pecks, those like touch, like the side touches with the cheek. I can't.
What is that?
I know.
California
I hate that. Yes. So what I do is I buy the 24-hour lip thing, and like I said, you could smudge it all over your face, and it doesn't go anyplace. You can kiss.
How do you get it off?
You could even eat. You have to use, if you're taking it off that night, you have to use a makeup remover to literally take it off.
Oh, really?
Yes. And if you sleep with it on, it'll be on tomorrow morning, but like in pieces, like a little bit here, a little bit there, like not real bright like it was. But you still have to take it off with the makeup remover.
Thank God guys don't have to.
I know, you're so lucky.
Only if they're cross-dressers, transvestites, wanting to do, costumes. I mean, thank God we don't have to go through all that crap.
I know.
Seriously.
You dirty dogs.
Shaving is about as it gets for guys, just about. Seriously.
But, now when I think of a man having to shave every single day, and sometimes if he's going out at night, twice a day.
Well, yeah, some guys do get the afternoon shadow.
Exactly.
Like 10.
To me, I think I would die if I had to take that kind of a commitment. That's a big commitment.
Yeah. There's a friend of mine who does manscaping.
Yes.
Her name's Sherry.
Yes.
And she takes, and she waxes.
Oh, gee whiz.
And she like manicures everybody and stuff like that. That's
my God.
I'm not. Thank God. I come from a family of hairless men.
You're lucky.
It's
funny. You're right, because I'm going to tell you something. Native American women, I never shaved anywhere, my legs, under my arms, because we don't have hair.
Oh my God.
Look at my arms. You find any hair on those arms?
Yeah. Wow.
I have no hair.
Wow.
No hair on my legs, no hair on my arms. So a friend of mine, not to get real personal, girls, and I know you girls out there know exactly what I'm talking about, so it's really not personal. She told me, why don't you do something for Valentine's Day special for your husband? I said, what? She says, why don't you get a bikini waxing? So I said, that sounds interesting. And she was going to make a little heart down there and everything.
Really?
Yeah. So I go and I said, well, I don't know. First of all, I didn't know even how to say this before I found out. So I said, I want my broccoli waxed. I need a broccoli waxing. And then when this girl, first of all, I was so embarrassed. I was like, I was like mortified. And I was. It's like somebody's going to see that part of my.
I know one person who consistently uses that word, mortified.
I was mortified. And then guess what? She put one piece of tape and then she ripped it off and I kicked her and said, bye. I'm out of here.
No way.
I'm out of this broccoli staying fresh. It's staying fresh frozen. No way. No way. God. Oh my God. It was brutal, Juice.
So there's a nice little gift. There's a surprise. Talk about leaving that under the Christmas tree.
Oh. And it's unfortunate that I had to withstand that one more time because she did one side and she had to do the other side. But I was not going for that heart.
Oh, my God.
I said, freak the heart.
Yeah, that's a situation where you have to do both at the same time somehow.
Gosh. Artie, it was my eyes flew out of my head, bounced onto the wall, and flew back in my head with the perspiration coming down like a faucet.
Oh, my God.
I said, no, this can't be real. Women actually do this? Why?
That is too funny.
Why?
That is too funny. No, it was funny that you're talking about that. On the way coming over here, as I was coming over to your place, I was talking to somebody. I was telling them about a story that I had where I went to breakfast with one of my friends, and they brought a friend of theirs with them when we were having breakfast at the diner. This is a few years ago. And so their friend wanted me to speak at a university in New Jersey. And so after we got finished having breakfast, she says, all right, tell me something psychic. And I said to her, someone's going to talk to you about vaginas. And she goes, really? And so she's thinking about herself. She goes, no, I'm okay. I don't see anything with me. And I said, no, I don't think it's about you. I feel like, I don't know. It's just going to be a topic about, someone's going to bring it to the forefront. So she's thinking about her sister. And she said, yeah, her sister mentioned she had to get a pap smear. I said, no, I think it's more than that. So anyway, long story short, I said, you never know what's going to happen, like, a week, 2 weeks down the road, whatever. The next day, her best friend gives her a call and said, look, I have an extra ticket to go see the Vagina Monologue. You want to go with me? True story. And so she ended up going to see the Vagina Monologue. It's a Broadway show.
Oh, my
gosh. In New York. And so it was really funny. So, so that's what happened.
That is freaking hysterical.
So I was hysterical. I was like, oh, my God, to come up with something so random.
Yes, that is like so out of left field.
Yeah, out of left field. And then to have it happen
crazy.
The next day, that's way too wild. So,
oh, my gosh.
But everyone's going crazy right now with shopping, and it's right before the holidays.
Yes.
And the pressure is on. For all you lucky people who did all your shopping already, kudos to you.
I'm in paralysis mode. Oh, yes.
And it's like now you're on a mission. But all the stores, all the malls now, I was speaking to somebody the other day when I was in the mall. And the fella said, I asked him, I says, how late is the mall open till? And he says 11 o'clock.
Oh, thank God.
He says all the way up until the end of the last day of December. Wow. The malls are open till 11 o'clock.
Wow.
So I said, great. So there you go.
I hate to see the day after Christmas when everybody returns all the stuff.
Oh, my God.
Did you see my bathroom with a closet in it?
Oh my God.
Don't I have a lot of clothes?
Oh my God. You got more clothes in there than Lord & Taylor's.
Yes.
It's unbelievable how much clothes you got in your room.
I have a whole bathtub full, plus a whole floor full, plus my bathroom is not small, folks. Yeah. It's huge. I have clothes all over the place. Jammed, shoes,
like I
clothes.
said, you know what? If somebody, we have to go to a break now, but if somebody has a bunch of clothes where the price tags are still on, sneak in.
You saw that, right?
Regift it.
You saw that, right?
They won't even know, trust me.
I gotta bury that stuff for my husband's season.
No kidding. All right, everyone, stick around because we're going to be right back right after this commercial break.
Chris Stanis is a spiritual leader and healer and teaches a course on how you can transform your life through a meditation and healing system that will manifest your spirit's dreams. She manifested the Women of Wisdom Conference, the Women of Wisdom book, and this radio show. And she can show you how to change your life too. Are you ready? Visit the website and contact her at voicesofwomentoday.com. That's voicesofwomentoday.com.
Tune in to the Angels and Answers Psychic Radio Show with clairvoyants Artie Hoffman and Sky Siegell every Thursday for a 2-hour show, 2 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Eastern Time on Transformation Talk Radio. Artie and Sky deliver spiritual and motivational messages with passion and a sense of humor. Call in 800-930-2819 for live and on-air readings. Visit artiehoffman.com and skyofangels.com. Sky Siegell co-hosts one of today's most popular psychic shows, Angels and Answers with Artie Hoffman, as she communicates healing messages from the spirit world. These messages can be astounding, enlightening, and life-changing. Born with the God-given talent of inner guidance and the amazing ability to heal, Sky has healed thousands of people. Schedule a reading with Sky now. Call 908-500-1474 and visit skyofangels.com. Get into it for 2016. Do you want more prosperity, clarity, energy, and balance in your life? Join Lynn Brown now for one of her amazing workshops, each focusing on a key part of living your best life. For more information and to register for one of these amazing workshops, visit lynnbrownevent.com. That's LynnBrownEvent.com. And get into it this 2016 with Lynn Brown.
Is traditional medicine not working for you? Do you still feel as if your health isn't 100%? Here at the Holistic Medical Center, Dr. Nushin Darvish and the qualified staff look through the dimensions of wellness and start a healing plan prioritized to your needs. Our physicians assess the whole you until complete health is achieved. Get the help you need by visiting drdarvish.com or call 425-451-0404.
Artie Hoffman is the hottest psychic with the warmest heart and the host of the hit show Angels and Answers. A renowned psychic, medium, spiritual life coach, and an entertaining motivational speaker, Artie has helped over 15,000 people with his amazing intuitive gifts, his passion, and his humor. Call 877-ANGEL-02 to schedule a personal reading or to have your own psychic Artie party. That's 877-ANGEL-02. And visit ArtieHoffman.com and Angels and Answers on Facebook.
Hey everybody, how you doing? This is Artie Hoffman with Sky Siegell, and you're with Angels and Answers, and we're going to talk about the holiday season is very rough for everybody.
It's upon us.
Yeah, it's upon us, but you know what? It's not also just about gift giving.
No.
You know, you're dealing with a lot of different personalities also, with family and friends coming over, and a lot of times you feel obligated, and there's a lot of personality conflicts.
Yes.
And,
oh my God.
And then with the families, and it's like who goes over whose house, and you know, do we buy them a gift or how much?
And
you know,
who's not talking to who?
Who's not talking to? Oh, I had a few of those that kind of reading just before. Like, you know, as far as in the readings, it was just, you know, it was brutal, and this one lady who's like, she's heaven sent. Yeah, she has a stepmother-in-law who is just a bitch on wheels. And, you know, it's difficult, you know, when you have certain family members that wedge between other family members and causes all this unnecessary drama.
I know.
And it really sucks. And, you know, there's already enough stress during the holidays trying to make everything right and perfect and getting the gifts or who's getting a gift, who's not getting a gift, and how much you're spending or you're not spending or, you know, it's just too much pressure. It should just be just unconditional, whatever.
Exactly. Do we have to do gifts? I mean,
seriously, it really is more about the kids and stuff.
It is. It absolutely
It definitely should be more about the kids.
It should, but it never is.
Yeah.
It never is.
If anybody wants to call in, what's our phone number here?
If you want to call in, our phone number is 1-800-930-2819. And we would like to hear what you're doing on this beautiful 2 days before Christmas. Are you going crazy? And the bells are ringing.
Yeah. So are you, did you finish your shopping or not? You know?
Yeah.
But if you want a quick mini reading from Sky and I, feel free to call in.
You guys need it.
800-930-2819. Also, if somebody wants to get a private reading from Sky, whether it be in person or over the phone, her number is 908-500-1474. And for myself, it's 877-ANGEL-02. And again, Sky and I were just as accurate over the phone as we are in person.
Yes.
So, and also, if you want to give a gift certificate to one of your friends or family members to get a free reading, or if somebody you know needs healing, you know, that would be a great gift to give someone.
Well, we know an amazing healer. His name is Guy Lazarus, and I'm going to give you his phone number. But hold on, let me give you his phone number. He is an amazing, amazing healer. I've seen him in action, folks, and this is the real deal. It almost scared me.
It blows you away. Huh?
Yeah. It almost frightens me the way.
So his number is 646-302-1813. 646-302-1813. Or you can call his 1-900 number. Ooh, baby.
He likes that one.
That's right. That's his popular number.
Yes. Let me see what number.
It's only $3.99 a minute.
Yeah. He's got another number, folks. It's 347-705-4255. 4503. So you might, if you won't get him on one, you could probably get him on the other. I'm going to repeat that.
And he's
second one.
like I said, he's a very good healer.
Oh, as soon as you speak to him, you'll start feeling calm. He's got a certain mannerism about him that can calm the wild beast in you. It's amazing, even with his voice. The number is 347-705-4503. And people who are suffering from anything from post-traumatic syndrome to any disease.
Fibromyalgia.
Yes.
If you're dealing with depression, whatever,
yes.
Guy will help you out. So, and you'll enjoy his time. You really will.
Yeah.
So we were discussing, we wanted to discuss about, when you forgive someone, it gives you closure, because when you forgive someone, you're not doing it for their sake. You're doing it for your sake. So you're not carrying around that negative seed, that negative emotion. When you're carrying resentment and anger towards somebody, and by your choice, you're giving that person who you're angry at emotional control over you, and you're allowing them to take away the best who you are, the best you can be. And so that's why it's so important to learn to forgive. And, it's not just a holiday season type thing, but it should, it's all year round. And you know what? We're human and we get ticked off, and even your clergy people get ticked off. and it's a natural human thing. And it's very, very frustrating when somebody has a hard time letting it go, and it takes away from their personality, and they carry around this grudge or this anger. And sometimes it takes some time to get to that point. And just because you're in the mood to heal, all right, and trying to overcome a situation with the other person, it doesn't mean the other person is ready to heal.
That's true.
So you have to be able to give the other person a chance and maybe to catch up with you in regards to that, that clarity, that understanding. And, forgiveness is it's definitely one of the hardest lessons to overcome is forgiveness, because physical pain will heal within a certain amount of time, within a reasonable amount of time usually, but emotional pain could literally last a lifetime. So it's very, very important that you, do the best you can do to try to, come to peace of mind. And sometimes it takes like a meditation. What I tell people to do is that if you're really angry or upset with somebody, and whether they passed away or whether it's almost impossible to talk to that person, or you feel like not right in regards to, talking to that person, you know what? Even if you write down all your emotions on a piece of paper, writing it to that person on a deep, soulful on a deep, soulful level, that person is getting it, believe it or not. So just to get it off your chest and all your emotions and how they affected you and how they made you feel and what you're trying to accomplish from your perspective. But if you are going to write someone a letter, do not give them the first draft, because it's definitely not your best work. So when you write someone a letter and it's coming from a place of resentment or anger, and you're trying to get to that place of forgiveness, reread it, rewrite it, look at it the next day. Is it how you want to come across? Is that person going to receive your message in the way that you intended for them to receive it, or are you just venting? Do you really want to cure the situation? Do you want that person to really try to understand you, or are you coming from a place where you just want to lash out at that person and, get that anxiety, that anger out of you and just go crazy on that person? But
it's funny. The first is venting. The first letter you write is venting. The second letter you write is with more thought. And the third letter is you crumble it up and throw it in the garbage, because you've already gotten to the point where you've taken out all the frustrations in the letter. And unless it's something that is really, really, really serious, you look at the letter, and I've done it myself several times. I've written things in a moment of haste and anger, and then I've reread it, then I put more thought into it to explain myself better. And by the third time I started writing it, I said, you know what? I'm over this. I'm over this. And I got to learn to forgive and forget. And it's really not all that important. So and I tossed the letter away. However, the native customs.
Hold on 2 seconds.
Yes.
What I just wanted to tell everyone that the letter that you write, if the person already passed away, or if you're having a hard time giving it to that person, the letter that you put so much thought and energy into it, burn that paper outside and let the smoke signals go to heaven.
That's
or
right.
if you want to burn the paper by the water and let the ashes go into the water and let the universe just take all that negative energy and recycle it out there and let the universe take care of it. But just so it's off your shoulders. But it's a very healthy process to go through.
It's almost like taking a laxative for the soul.
Yeah, it's a healing.
It is healing.
It's a very healing
What
process.
Artie said, I hope you listened to out there, guys, because when you do write that letter, especially to somebody who is a dead loved one, you write that letter. First of all, they're there when you're writing it, so they hear it.
Yeah, they're reading it right in that moment.
Absolutely, right in the moment. But you see what he said? To take it outside and to burn it. You do not know how therapeutic that is, because that smoke and all of that frustration that you have, you are now giving it to the Holy Spirit, and he's the only one that can accept it, take it, and put it where it's supposed to be, out of your life and out of your realm. So it's so important what Artie said. And even by the water, the same thing. Go to some place where there's a lot of energy and just release it, because the Holy Spirit is there waiting for you to take it. And he's already taken it from you after you've written it. He's already taken it from you when you're thinking about it. But it's something as humans that we need to do, to release, to let go. Mm-hmm. It's a human thing. So, he's given us that knowledge to do that. And what Artie said is very, very therapeutic. So therapeutic that you could actually now forget it and go on with your life. It's beautiful.
Yeah. And like as you're writing it, it's almost like you're picturing as if they're really listening to you.
Yes.
The
natives do that all the time.
Yeah.
Native people do that all the time, yeah.
That's very good.
It is.
So, again, so someone who you're writing it to, just the fact that you're getting it off your chest, because some people, your feelings are so strong and so deep, the person receiving it, it could very well be too heavy for them, for them to even deal with it, because they're lost in their own world. They just can't deal with anyone else's emotions but their own. But it will help you sleep much better if you could just release it. Whether if you can't release it to them, at least release it to the universe, and they'll get it. So, all right, well, stick around, everybody, because Sky and I, we're going to be right back right after this commercial break.
Siegell co-hosts one of today's most popular psychic shows, Angels and Answers with Artie Hoffman, as she communicates healing messages from the spirit world. These messages can be astounding, enlightening, and life-changing. Born with the God-given talent of inner guidance and the amazing ability to heal, Sky has healed thousands of people. Schedule a reading with Sky now. Call 908-500-1474 and visit skyofangels.com. Tune in to Mainstream Metaphysics Radio to harness your connection with the universe to effect change for optimal success and happiness. Named one of the country's top psychics, Eve now brings her insights and gifts to this weekly hit call-in show, joined by visionaries, leaders, and gifted others, but mostly you. Jot it down. Thursdays, 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern on TransformationTalkRadio.com.
On the cutting edge of the new mainstream, Christine Upchurch is passionate about bringing together science, psychology, and spirituality in a way that can be applied to our everyday lives for true transformation. The Christine Upchurch Show, stellar conversations to illuminate your journey, engages some of the most outstanding visionaries on the planet in lively dialogue to inspire you to become that bright light you're meant to be. Join Christine every Friday at 11 a.m. Pacific Time on KKNW, AM 1150, and Transformation Talk Radio.
Tune in to the Angels and Answers Psychic Radio Show with clairvoyants Artie Hoffman and Sky Siegell every Thursday for a 2-hour show, 2 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Eastern Time on Transformation Talk Radio. Artie and Sky deliver spiritual and motivational messages with passion and a sense of humor. Call in 800-930-2819 for live and on-air readings. Visit artiehoffman.com and skyofangels.com.
How would you like increased health and vitality? How would you like to avoid the onset of disease as well as slow the aging process? This is all possible through a simple, safe, and natural process. Every day we are either moving toward wellness or away from wellness.
Hi, I'm Mary Jane Mack. I'd like to be your partner in achieving optimal health. Contact me now at maryjanemack.com or call 425-392-0659. Visit maryjanemack.com.
Tune in to Dynamics of Diversity Radio, scripting the new narrative for immigration with leading experts Kripa Upadhyaya and Steve Tanijo on TransformationTalkRadio.com. This show will remove the noise that often accompanies discussions on this topic and share a new perspective on the dynamics of immigration and diversity, ever reminding us that together we are all at the core of innovation, excellence, and positive change. Visit OrbitLawPLLC.com for upcoming topics.
Welcome back, everybody, to Angels and Answers on this wonderful holiday week. And we're going into Christmas and then to New Year's.
And to Hanukkah.
And to Hanukkah. So this is Christmas. That's a Beatles song. Hey, listen, we have somebody waiting very patiently. We have Carol. Carol, are you there?
Hey, Carol.
Yes, hi, Sky. Hi, Artie. Merry Christmas.
Hi, Merry Christmas, love.
Hey. I love what you guys are talking about with the letter writing and burning.
Yes.
I've done that for years, and it's really therapeutic, and it really detaches you from situations and emotions and feelings. It's something that everybody can do, and it's so helpful.
I'm so glad that you're you're calling and telling everybody that, because you're absolutely right. It's very therapeutic.
It really works.
Excuse me?
It really works.
It does really work.
A lot of people lose sleep because they carry all these emotional burdens on them. And when they write out their thoughts and get it off their chest, it really makes a huge difference. It really does.
And I'm glad that, you've called in to tell everybody that in Radio Land, because you're right. It does help. It is therapeutic. It does get that stress off of you, and it releases you to function better, right?
It does. And you can feel it immediately. It's like you can breathe.
Yes, you're absolutely
right. I have to do
right.
it a couple times for different people in your life, but it gets, it just gets clearer and clearer and clearer each time.
This is so true.
So it's nice to do it for December, and because you want to have like a fresh start for January.
That's very good. That's very, very good information, and that's really good to tell to everybody. I hope everybody could hear Carol. Carol said, now that the new year is coming up, write down things that have been bothering you throughout the whole year and get rid of them before the last day of the year. So you're walking into the new year fresh and clean. That's a beautiful scenario. That's a really good advice, Carol. Thank you very much for that. That was really good. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
I think I'm going to do that too.
And then for January 1st, because I've someone else had shared this with me. For January 1st, and you write down your intentions on a piece of paper, like what you visualize for yourself for the year. You burn that as well, but then you plant it. So you can put it in your house plant, or you can plant it in the ground. I know it might be frozen, but those are like the seeds for the new year.
That sounds like a plan. That sounds really good. You know what else you can do, Carol? You can make a vision board where you can put up your expectations and your thoughts and your goals for the new year coming. And you could look at it every single day. And in fact, Wayne Dyer, he was the one who originally turned me on to the vision boards. And he was a devout believer of that. If something is in front of you constantly, it will manifest. And that's really good, too, to do. Excellent. That's very good advice. And I hope everybody paid attention to Carol, because it is good advice.
It is. And you can even bring your family. If you have children, they could do it too. I mean,
Absolutely.
Anybody. You can make it like a family event or just friends get together.
Yeah.
I just wondering about any messages from my parents who have crossed over. Any thoughts?
Hold on.
Yeah.
Let me see if I could focus in for you.
Well, they're definitely together.
Oh, there's no question.
There's no question. They're definitely together.
They're telling me that they saw you in a department store at a glass counter looking at something made of material. They're showing me this red material.
That was last night. I bought a red sweater for my friend's mother.
Beautiful. And the reason they told me that is because they want you to know that even if sometimes they're not on the tip of your mind, they're always watching and they're always with you, sweetheart. And they send you great love and happiness. And they look like a very happy couple, by the way. Whether they were here or not, it doesn't matter, but they're very happy together up there.
Was there something that you just saw that totally reminded you of them when you were shopping?
I was looking at things that my mom would have liked and my dad. And actually, the sweater that I bought for my friend's mom has little heart crystals on it. And I just, and I said, Mom, this is for you too.
Aw, no wonder they were with you last night. That's beautiful. They're always with you, sweetheart. Mm-hmm. They're always with you. They're telling me that you have a few problems that you're working through. And not to get too graphic on the air, they're going to give you a solution. Look for a sign. There's going to be a sign. The solution will be in the sign. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah, it does.
I mean, there's a couple of things that are playing on you right now that are kind of worrisome and burdensome to you. And they're going to give you a solution. And they want you to look for the sign. You may not like what you see, but pay attention to it, okay?
There's going to be a song that you're going to be hearing on the radio really soon that's definitely going to remind you of your parents. And I just want you to know when you hear that song, it's definitely going to be a sign from them to you.
Oh, thank you.
You have a very merry and blessed holiday season and a wonderful, successful new year.
And you're going to be seeing a light flickering on and off a lot. And again, that's going to be their little hello to you.
Oh,
you're watching those signs.
That's nice.
What?
Okay, thank you. Merry Christmas.
It was a pleasure sharing time with you.
Absolutely. Blessings to your whole family for the holiday season and a new year.
You too. Bye, Scott.
Thank you.
Artie. Thanks.
You're welcome. I think Patty's back. Right, Alex?
Yeah, but we're not going to take her now because we got to go to a commercial break right now in a couple minutes.
All right.
So we'll talk to Patty once we come right back. But a lot of times when people like Sky and myself and people who are readers, when you're reading for somebody and they're so strongly missing the person who has passed away, sometimes, and it's a shame that people cannot appreciate the messages that you are getting from people, again, like from Sky and I. Anything shy of them not walking through the door,
right, is not enough.
Is not enough, right. So if you're a reader yourself or a psychic, a medium, whatever, and you're giving really strong validation, and the person is not able to appreciate what you're giving to them, if they're not able to appreciate what you're giving to them, don't take it personal, because this has to do with the person just missing their loved ones so much and going through such hard times that there's really not much that you could do for certain people. Now, other people will appreciate the fact that, hey, that was great, that was nice validation, and yes, we used to do that, and yes, I'm always wearing her chain, and yes, we just did this, we did that, and it makes them laugh, and just to know that they're doing okay on the other side. Whereas other people have a mindset that even when you come up with all this validation, and they'll say, well, you never mentioned the nickname that they gave me, and they totally
when I was 8.
When I was 8 years old, and you never mentioned their name or their birthday, and what they used to call me. So it's like, and yet you gave them 55 other pieces of information that was right on point. So again, for all of you who are readers yourself, and you don't get the validation from the person who you're reading, try not to take it so personally. These are people who are just hurting. And like I said, anything shy of those people, their loved ones walking through the door, you're not going to make them happy. Just knowing that you're doing the best you can under the circumstances. And with that, we're going to be right back right after this commercial break.
Siegell co-hosts one of today's most popular psychic shows, Angels and Answers with Artie Hoffman, as she communicates healing messages from the spirit world. These messages can be astounding, enlightening, and life-changing. Born with the God-given talent of inner guidance and the amazing ability to heal, Sky has healed thousands of people. Schedule a reading with Sky now. Call 908-500-1474 and visit skyofangels.com. Tune in to the Angels and Answers Psychic Radio Show with clairvoyants Artie Hoffman and Sky Siegell every Thursday for a 2-hour show, 2 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Eastern Time on Transformation Talk Radio. Artie and Sky deliver spiritual and motivational messages with passion and a sense of humor. Call in 800-930-2819 for live and on-air readings. Visit artiehoffman.com and skyofangels.com.
Join in on one of the most life-transforming adventures in personal expansion and world service. In each of our upcoming shows, you're going to have the opportunity to join thousands as we focus healing energy to elevate and balance our world. This is a chance for like-minded individuals like you and I to join forces with light workers all over the globe as we light the way for peace, harmony, and a world driven by love. You'll also learn about magical innate abilities that you can develop and use to make your dreams come true. Joy Elaine, author of the Joy Chronicles, invites you to join her and millions of others working with the Galactic Masters, Angels, and the Ashtar Command as they assist humanity and planet Earth to achieve their ultimate destination of ascension. For more information, visit joyelaine.com. That's joy, ELAINE.com.
You, yes you, can be the highest version of yourself. Wellness coach and natural beauty expert Dr. Agnes Frenkel is on a mission to help you play the game of your life. Win in vibrancy, health, and beauty. Because you deserve it. Dr. Agnes goes beyond the limits in her personal coaching sessions to revolutionize health and wellness. Now is the time to unleash your true power. For more information, visit dragnesfrankel.com.
Artie Hoffman is the hottest psychic with the warmest heart and the host of the hit show Angels and Answers. A renowned psychic, medium, spiritual life coach, and an entertaining motivational speaker, Artie has helped over 15,000 people with his amazing intuitive gifts, his passion, and his humor. Call 877-ANGEL-02 to schedule a personal reading or to have your own psychic Artie party. That's 877-ANGEL-02. And visit artiehoffman.com and Angels and Answers on Facebook.
All right, welcome back, everybody, with Artie and Sky. Just for everyone to know that if you want a personal reading from Sky Siegell, just give a call at 908-500-1474. And if anybody wants a reading with myself, just call me at 877-ANGEL-02. So,
Yeah.
I wanted to mention
tell that
something.
Story, yes.
Yeah, I was doing a reading for somebody because I was just talking about no matter what you give somebody, it's just not enough. Yeah. So I was doing a reading for this one girl at a party, and I was giving her a lot of solid information, and she was like, "Oh, it's all right, it's all right." She goes, "But I spoke to my best friend, and I said to her, I want you to tell me that we had this special thing, this special thing that we did." And she goes, I'll give you a little hint. She goes, I gave her something before she passed. And so I said, I'm seeing maybe like a little bear, and I said, there's a keychain and it's a little bear. I kept on seeing a bear. She goes, no, that's not it. I said, yeah, she's showing me a bear with a keychain. And I said, it's so strong in my mind. I know I'm not wrong. She goes, no, it's something else. And so all of a sudden I heard a voice in my head, and she said, say the frog. So I looked at her. I said, oh, so you gave her a frog? And she goes, that's it. She goes, that's all I had to hear. Everything else meant nothing. She goes, I just needed to hear the frog.
They just had to hear the frog.
That's it.
That's all validation that she knew her friend was there. I do that every single reading. I get that.
Yeah.
Every single reading. Because when you're talking to the dead folks, there's so many charlatans out there that, if you don't give them concrete proof that you absolutely are speaking with their loved one, they don't believe you. And I could understand that, because I know that when my son passed away and I went to a medium, I wanted certain things from that medium. And if I didn't get it, I knew that she wasn't connecting. But luckily enough, I was with an amazing, talented woman who was able to validate every single thing that I wanted her to. And I didn't even have to tell her. She did it for me. And that was so healing for me. That's why it's important for me to give you guys the validation of speaking with your loved ones, because it is healing, extremely healing. So with that, we have Patty back. Hi, Pat.
Hey, how are you?
How are you, sweetie?
How you doing? Good. Well, I had a situation. Well, a lot of situations, but one particular. And you know what? I've forgiven. To forgive is fine, and it is better for you.
To forgive is divine.
But you don't have to forget it, and don't put yourself around that vibe either.
Right.
This is still an ongoing situation, which has been absolutely nothing happening. And, I just want to know, is there any advice on the other side on what to do? Or, I'm trying to do it God's way.
What he wants you to do is remain positive.
Way, thoughts.
Positivity is the key. If you remain positive about the situation, then you won't draw conclusions or be biased one way or the other. It's hard. You know what? It's divine to forgive. Yes. Can you forget the situation? Only if you confront the person and get their feelings on how they're taking what happened.
Patty, you're the one that is the strong one that everyone feeds on, that you need to be positive on behalf of everyone else. There are so many people around you that come from a lower vibration that it takes someone of your strength to be able to carry them through. And they're always down. And I know it's frustrating when you don't have someone at your level of spirituality or your level of confidence or pizzazz, but you have to keep on going so that you could help all those people who just can't see straight. And you have to keep on pounding it into them until they finally get it. And some people won't get it, but just knowing that you're giving your best, be happy with that.
Yes. And also keep positive. You have to keep positive.
Yeah, but it's been a year. It's been almost 2 years now. And you know what? I am trying to keep the family together. And
I know.
I'm trying to do this way. I never stopped inviting her over and doing stuff like that. But I have no communication with with the other party at all, and neither does my husband. I mean, my husband's coming around slowly but surely.
I know that you're going to say this is crazy, but I feel within the next few weeks, things are going to change drastically for you with this situation.
You're saying for the better?
Yes, for the better. I think that the communication lines are going to open, and this is only within the next few weeks. And I'd love for you to call back and let us know. I just feel within the next few weeks, your lines of communication will become strong. They will open up, and you will get exactly what you want. You will get the family back. It might not be overnight. There might be some maybe sit downs where people have to get together and air out feelings, but be strong, be positive, and get those together and have everybody join in and just get all the bad blood out of the air and all the new good things for the new year on the right foot, on the right track. Because like Artie said, we do feel that you're the strong one, and we feel that you're the one, if anybody, that could pull this off. And I believe it's happening within the next few weeks.
And there's going to be one of your family members that's going to go from an extremely humbling experience. Someone's going to take a huge hit within their personal life that's going to help them turn around. And you're going to help guide them and nurture them through their really rough time. Like something's going to hit them. Like Sky said, like in 2 or 3 weeks, that the communications are going to open.
Is that my side of the family or my husband's side?
Wherever side this is all happening. Where this problem is stemming from. Is that your husband's family?
Okay. Yes, yeah.
Okay.
What's left? There is nothing left, really. If I give up, then it's never going to happen.
That's right. I'm glad you realize that.
We just need the truth.
This is what you have to do. Stay fast, steadfast, and within a few weeks, I think everything's going to come to a head. And like Artie said, I think that there's going to be a devastation where there's going to bring all of you together.
And you're going to have leverage.
Yeah,
you're going to have leverage on this situation, and you'll see 2 and 2 is going to equal up. And I'm also seeing like around in the 3-week mark. Yeah, around 3 weeks from now.
You're going to hold it together, and you're going to be the one to be like the mediator, the one to put people together, the one to calm everybody down. So, you're playing.
That'd be unusual because usually I'm the one that's the bad one. I'm the outsider.
Yeah, well, it's not going to be that way.
It's going to turn around. But, hey, Patty, you're a sweetheart. And
yes.
You're an angel on earth, but we have to close up and wrap up our show now.
And have a wonderful and blessed holiday.
A happy and a healthy holiday to you, sweetheart. Thanks for calling, Patty.
You and your family definitely have a blessed holiday.
Right,
thank you.
All right, everybody, listen up. Sky and I, we have to wrap up our show now. We want to wish all of you a happy and a healthy holiday season. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah. And from my mouth to God's ears, may God bless all of you and wish all of you with lots of prosperity, health, happiness, and love. May all your healings happen between you and your loved ones, and come to a peace of mind within yourself. And just know that you can't control everything, all right? Learn to let go of things you have no control over and just say a prayer and a blessing over it. But just do the best you can under the circumstances, because that's all you can do.
And everybody, please have a joyous, lovely, healthy, happy holiday, no matter if you celebrate Christmas or Hanukkah or any other happy holiday around this time of year. And also go into the new year with knowing that you can make a difference and you will make a difference for yourself this coming year. It's a new millennium, guys. It's a new number 1 year. So 17 is going to be a good one. Happy New Year, everybody, and a Merry Christmas.
Take care.
You've been listening to Angels and Answers Psychic Radio Show with clairvoyants Artie Hoffman and Sky Siegell. Tune in every Thursday for this great 2-hour show at 2 p.m. Pacific and 5 p.m. Eastern Time. And remember to call in at 800-930-2819 to get answers from your guardian angels and loved ones. Artie and Sky have helped thousands of people with remarkable accuracy as they tune in, use their intuitive gifts and inner guidance, and communicate with people's angels and loved ones who have passed on. To schedule your session, call Artie at 877-ANGEL-02 and visit artiehoffman.com and call Sky at 908-500-1474 and visit skyofangels.com for personal or group readings. And tune in next week for this fabulous hit show.